Sites Reservoir has the potential to greatly impact the water system in California, and I am with Jim Watson. He is General Manager of Sites Reservoir. And Jim, give us a general overview of how Sites will impact the water supply of California.
Okay, so Sites Reservoir is actually been configured to not only help with the state's water supply for consumptive uses, but to also contribute to improving the environment, specifically in the Sacramento River and in the Delta. So it is actually being designed and planned to operate in accordance with the Delta Reform Act, which set state policy of co-equal goals, water supply and the environment.
How is that so with the environmental side? How will it benefit the environment?
Well, let's start with Proposition 1 that the voters passed. Proposition 1 is state investment in water storage projects, but the state investment is only in environmental benefits. So the state is looking to acquire benefits for the ecosystem, for water quality in the Delta, in addition to emergency response in the Delta should there be a subsided or a failed island. And then there's recreation and flood benefits, but it's primarily the ecosystem benefits and water quality in the Delta. So that is really achieved by taking the timing of flows coming from the winter time that would normally go out to the bay, capturing them for use later when we do have the water quality and we do have the environmental problems. So it's really detaining the water for release later to achieve the benefits.
And release meaning release into the river, and that impacts salmon runs, correct?
And so not only improve the salmon runs, but also the fish in the Delta, such as Delta smelt and longfin smelt, and some of the other species that are currently listed as endangered.
Sites Reservoir is in a location in California that a lot of people may not be familiar with. Jim, describe where Sites will be located.
Okay, well, Sites Reservoir is actually going to be located west of the town of Maxwell in the Sacramento Valley. So it's actually located downstream of the existing reservoirs for the Central Valley Project. So that's primarily Shasta, and it's above the Delta. And it is also below where there are rivers that currently are very flashy in the wintertime. So it is those tributaries to the Sacramento River when the river is in excess conditions or the Delta is in excess conditions that we can divert water, get it into the reservoir, which is off stream. So two benefits of that. One is we're not cutting off the habitat of a native fish species. The other is that during the wintertime, we have less prone to spill. So we can actually carry water over more reliably to hold it for those drying critical years when the water is more valuable for both the environment and for consumptive uses.